Welcome back to SCV today, and of course, with the election being over, there's so many different ramifications of different things. A lot of new taxes that are going to be coming and going. Fiscal cliff looms. I don't know if that's going to have an impact, and maybe
I don't even know what you just said.
Our Congress. Okay. Oh no, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal.
I pay attention to the important things like condoms. I don't know.
And Roseanne.
And with that, let's bring in Mike Bjorkman. Speaking of condoms, no.
Already
It starts. Exactly.
Well, I'm excited to be here, guys.
Yeah, let's talk about, are there any implications, real estate-wise, with the way the election has gone through?
You know, some of the taxes and some of the measures that they're going to be trying to push, you know, now that they're here, they want to get more strict on some stuff. The biggest talk has been the capital gains tax. Like, for instance, my investment group, if we were to sell our property, our commercial property here in Santa Clarita, if we sold that the way we wanted to, we're going to pay an extra $280,000 in taxes because of this tax. So I look okay, but inside I'm pretty upset.
Tell me about, though, the impact does that change the way you would go about your business?
Well, us as partners, we have to think different and say, okay, is this really that good of a deal? Are we going to be able to create this project? Are we going to be able to flip this? What are we going to do? Because now our tax base is going to be a lot different. For the average home, it's okay. It's, you know, you can have up to $500,000 capital gains, but when you're making more than that on a project, now you're talking, you know, some pretty big dollars.
Here's the problem, Dave. Now you just heard him say we have to evaluate and see if this is something that's worth it. So now we're looking at a project that may not go,
right?
Which would create a lot of jobs.
Right. Yeah, no, that's for sure.
And so say it does go, and they are going to pay this extra $280,000. Well, now let's look at the other end of the aspect. They've lost $280,000 there. So when it comes to people like us, you're going to spend less advertising dollars because you've got more money going there. Right. You spend less advertising dollars, I get less money, I spend less into the community. Yeah. It's a trickle effect.
Trickle down effect is always huge with taxes.
And they don't get it because the people sitting at home eating bonbons, posting on Facebook about how great Obama is because they don't have a job.
And they don't need a job.
You know who I'm talking to because I know you watch my show. You know, they don't get it. They're saying, oh yeah, those big cats they can spend $280,000. No, that $280,000 wouldn't necessarily go into their pockets. Right. But even if it did, guess what? You earned it.
Yeah. What's happening is they're going after the wrong people, and that's just all. That's just all there is to it. I saw something this morning on social media: go after the lottery dollar, go after this, go after something. But people trying to make a living and live the American dream of being successful. That's fine, and I'm not all about taking money away from middle class America. There's no way. I mean, I want everybody to be successful, but don't go after the people that are actually working harder to get it.
And employ
I mean, all these sleep
middle
all night long trying to think of a good way to make money. And now I'm going to be taxed extra for being a go-getter.
So what it's going to do aggressive. Is, in law they call it the chilling effect. It's going to squelch. It's going to keep you from wanting to continue to work hard to be successful. Because if all you're going to get is taxed and taxed and taxed, why should you be putting out the effort to do that? You employ people. The work that you do indirectly even employs people. You do less of that, less employ.
Right. No, absolutely.
And I'm with you. It's an argument. You and I don't have it, but I've had it with other people who are absolutely bent on the socialist side of things, and saying, no, but you got to understand, we got to get more taxes so that we can create more jobs.
Right. So basically, the social media the last couple of days is dividing the country, and if we are divided, almost 50-50, that could create a problem. But it's interesting to watch how much social media is affecting the votes and how it did affect the votes and what's going on. My social media, if I look at my Facebook, my Twitter, that's all it is about. I mean, it's really amazing to watch how passionate people are about it. And I get both sides, I really do. And I guess whatever side you're on, you're going to lean towards that way. But at the end of the day, if people educate themselves a little differently, we can.
I just don't. I'm so against going after the corporate level of things, because without that level, the rest of us are nothing. Right. And I put you probably, I don't know anything about your personal finance, but I put you at a higher end of the spectrum because you are a business owner and all that. But you employ how many people?
About 15 right now.
So if we keep attacking the Mike Bjorkmans out there and taxing them, you know what's going to happen? He's going to be laying off people.
Exactly.
And then those people are then going to go back into the system.
Right. Right.
Which I think is what the plan is, to put everybody into the system.
And the thing that always bothers me is that people are upset about corporations, right? No.
I scare the hell out of Mike. He's like, God, what's she dragging me into?
Yeah,
now?
what's next? I can already feel what's next.
First we were talking condoms when Mike shows up, and then we're doing this.
Poor me.
And pretty soon he's going to be going, okay, I need to be selling real estate here, guys. Can we do something?
I told my whole staff yesterday to go ahead and order the Obama phone. You know,
The Obama phone.
Yeah, that'll save me $600 a month in my cell phone bill. So if it's out there, go get it.
Okay.
They didn't laugh very hard, but I'm sure.
So, okay.
like that, too.
I do have a real estate question.
Okay.
Now that we're talking jobs and working and everything,
Okay.
because some people need to go get jobs.
Yes,
Anybody can go get a real estate license.
absolutely.
Why would someone want to go into real estate? How would they go into real estate? Is it just you get your license and you start selling houses? Tell us a little bit how you get into the business.
You know, it's an interesting question. Everybody comes to me at some point and says, I'd like to get into real estate. Real estate fascinates people, and it's an amazing career opportunity. What people don't understand is there's a lot of careers in real estate. Some you need a license. It's better to have a license. For instance, at SCV Leasing, our management company, we have people that don't even think about, just because you have a real estate license doesn't mean you're going to be selling houses. I have a bookkeeper, I have a property manager, we have an assistant property manager, we have receptionists, we have showing agents, we have listing agents, all these different positions that are actually salary jobs. You don't have to go out there and sell a house to make money. I'll provide that for you, you know. So, you know, you could be in mortgage, you can be in appraising, you could be, the Team Bjorkman side, we have transaction coordinators. I employ full-time marketing people. So there's all kinds of jobs that a real estate career could create if you don't want to go out there and sell homes. If you do want to go out there and sell homes, yeah, anybody could get their license and go try it. But, you know, obviously there's...
Well, you're not going to get your license and all of a sudden be Mike Bjorkman. You have to, because I know for a fact that you put in many, many, many hours.
Yeah, and I still
to
do.
be at
It's
your
my
level,
passion, and I love it. You have to really understand it, really love it, be willing to spend a lot of money to make money. And some people have it, some people don't. Some people, it just depends. You know, but the actual realm of real estate is probably the most fantastic career. Real estate is the only thing that's inflation proof. Recession, not recession proof, but things still move. Yes, I got a huge pay cut when the economy hit. Yes, my sales went down. But really, all I had to do was work harder, diversify, take advantage of this wonderful country's opportunities, and I was able to be fine.
So
I don't have a boss telling me, you know, you got a pay cut. You have to take Friday or furlough days or whatever they call it. I don't have any of that.
Right.
And I don't do that to my employees, thank God.
So let me understand something. You're successful because you are working hard?
Yeah. Yeah, we work pretty darn hard.
I know.
My poor wife, she'll see me up at 5 in the morning, you know. And
Yeah.
So that's the other funny thing on Facebook. I see everybody, I'm going to go get a job, do this, I'm going to move, I'm going to get unemployment, I'm going to go do this, forget it, why work harder when I don't have to? I'm going to go to the beach, I'm going to go snowboarding, you know. It's pretty funny, you know.
Work is a 4-letter word, but then so is free, and so is load. Just let that one sit.
I prefer to work.
Jack.
I prefer to work. So if somebody out there's watching, they're interested in a career in real estate, are you open to them giving you a call and
Yeah,
advising them?
One of the things I love to do is teach people about real estate, give them my honest opinions, tell them what they do and don't have to do to be successful. And it's fine. There's room for everybody out there. There's so much opportunity in the real estate field. And it's funny you brought that up today. I mean, that's a good thing to talk about because I think really at some point everybody goes, I wonder if I'd be a good real estate agent. Right. Or I wonder if I'd be a good escrow officer, you know? That's a whole other thing we didn't talk about, escrow. Escrow, you got the escrow officer, then you got all the coordinators down below that person. That creates jobs for runners and things. I mean, it's crazy. Title industry is a huge...
Let's talk about that next week when you're on.
Perfect.
All those additional jobs.
Perfect.
And how it works and how it trickles down. Wait, someone says that doesn't work. I'm sorry. Let's take a break.
We're going to have David Gunther.
Yes, we got David Gunther
Will
from
you
J.
stay
David's.
and interview
Yes,
with us?
David's a good friend of mine. And,
Yes.
And it's
I think you
his
should stay.
birthday.
Yeah, it is. That's cool. David Gunther from J. David's Menswear is going to be on, so stay tuned.